My name is Dr. Irina Melnik. I am a physician specializing in musculoskeletal medicine. I treat people with sports injuries and back pain. I had a very important examination that I had to take, which is a 10-year recertification exam in my specialty. And needless to say that I was very worried because it's a very important exam. And at the same time, I forgotten many things that I had to study 10 years ago. So since we as specialists very commonly only use some percentage of the knowledge and other types of studies that we had to do for a very global perspective in our specialty, we have to study, but we don't always utilize it. So, and here I was being panicking and being quite frightened almost to know that I have to suddenly study for this exam and to find all these books, big textbooks to start remembering all what I studied 10 years ago. So I called Dr. Olga Stevko and I talked to her about this problem of mine. She quickly realized that I'm not only stressed out, but that I also developed pretty significant symptoms of flu and cold. So, and I was obviously responding to big stress related to the exam. So, and in the most crucial part of my preparatory time before exam, so 2-3 weeks before, so I was in a position of asking her for help. And she was extremely professional and very helpful. She said, "Don't worry, let's do some hypnotherapy and NLP processing." So frankly, I didn't believe that that would help me. So, but I decided to try because I had so many symptoms that I couldn't concentrate, I couldn't study, I couldn't just sit and even read because I was coughing, I had temperature, fever, and I just didn't feel well at all. So, and she said that we just need few sessions, and indeed we only had 3 sessions. And also she gave me a CD that I end up using every night before I would go to sleep. So, and it was very interesting. The whole process was unique because she had interviewed me, and it was all over the phone. I didn't see her in person, which actually surprised me even more how remarkable that was. That I ended up studying some of the principles of NLP with her guidance and help. So, and with her help, I was able to retrieve what are the important things for me to accomplish for the exam. So, and she asked me, what my goals are. So, and we identified that it would be recall, because she said that you already studied it once, so it's all already in your memory. All what you need is just to recall all of that knowledge. So, and indeed, I kind of thought that's a very interesting insight. So then she said, what else, what are the challenges you might face with the exam? So, and I quickly realized that all my problems with the exams were that I would finish it on time, but would always feel sorry that I didn't have extra 5 minutes to go back to some questions that I was just quickly going through and just reconfirming, is that the correct answer or not? So, and just kind of have a little bit more time to think about it. So, and I would just be the last person leaving the room at the exam. So this time I went to the center for the examination where we had to take it. So, and when I when I came there, so actually the manager of the center was kind of quite compassionate. He said like, oh yeah, we know that you're here for this big examination, so you will be here with us all day, like almost 8 hours, and break is actually optional. You don't even have to, break is included in your time of the exam, so use it wisely. So I was a little bit concerned. But what was amazing to me when the exam started and the clock went on, I couldn't believe myself. All what Olga through our sessions put into my head, and that was fast recall. You're gonna remember information and you're gonna just pick the right answer. It will be just staring right at you, and you're gonna do it in a just fraction of time. Everything will be fast, easy flow. Frankly, I was kind of skeptical when we were doing our 3 sessions over the phone, but when I sat in front of that computer, that's all what I remember, that every question that I could see and the multiple choice answers that I could read, I had this incredible crisp realization of this is the answer. And it was so fast, and it's so fluid, and it's so easy and simple. So all what I remember was clicking, and thinking, well, I need to hurry up. It's such a long exam, so I want to make sure that I have enough time. And I did click, and I did click, and I did click, and I was so clear in my mind and very focused, even though I still had my cold and flu symptoms. So I was sitting next to the box of Kleenexes, but it didn't actually matter. Suddenly, I had this full presence, and everything disappeared. All room disappeared. All what I saw is the right answer in front of me. So it was quite an interesting experience. So needless to say that I left the testing center office in less than 3 hours. So I passed the exam within under 3 hours, which was unheard of for me personally. So it was my personal record in terms of the speed of taking exam. I supposed to be there, as I said, 8 hours. So, and when I was leaving, the manager of the center said that, are you just taking a break? I'm saying, no, goodbye, I'm done. So frankly, his jaw just dropped, so he couldn't believe that that's possible. And also my staff, I was outside of the testing center, and I called my office because they knew not to disturb me. And I called my office, and they said, what happened? So why are you calling us in 2+ hours after exam started? I said, I'm done. So everybody was extremely happy and surprised, and just unbelievable experience. So since after that time, I realized what's the power behind neurolinguistic programming and hypnotherapy lays. It's not, it's real. I've been recommending everybody to Dr. Olga Stevko, all my friends, all my doctor friends, definitely to consider that, and everybody is excited about it because it's so simple to actually just have a memory recall of lots of things that, as Olga described, were already stored in our brain. And it's just interesting how with the very simple but very targeted questions and her amazing CD that relaxed me at night and kind of embedded specific messages in my head that I will do it in a very fluid, focused, concentrated way, and that exactly came to life during my exam experience. So highly recommend. Thank you.